This is Randi Thompson coming to you live with Trudy Adams on Ani. All right, let's start with the walk. Let's do some walk halt transitions. While you do your transition, see if you can get her to stretch her neck down and long. So now with your transitions, you're going to stay anchored in your position with your lower legs, but see if you can get her to stretch down and long with her neck and nose as you do it. Ooh, what does it make you focus on?
Yeah, it took me a bunch of steps though, didn't
But it should.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of people think a transition happens in 2 or 3 steps. It doesn't happen.
It does with an advanced level horse.
No, it doesn't. They prepare for 10 steps. That's the only difference. That was a good point, though. People think the advanced riders and horses are doing it in a couple steps.
I did.
Yeah, they're not. They're preparing 10 steps ahead of time. That's the difference. Great point to bring up. Now, as you walk and go forward from the halt to the walk, you want to see, you see where she starts stretching her nose up?
Yeah.
What can you do to get her to bring it down? Good, praise her.
Here.
Yep.
Inside rein. Good girl.
Yep. And we're going to actually start another exercise today so you can feel what you're actually doing with your reins, all right? Let's do a 20-meter circle.
Okay.
What this is going to do is show you how to use your outside rein and leg to get the horse to stretch more as you're staying connected with your riding position. Do a 20-meter circle and put her on it with just your outside rein and leg. You're going to hold and let go on your inside rein to keep her against the outside rein. But the test to see if she's really on your outside rein and leg aids is if you can do a circle. It'll only be 2 or 3 steps at first, with just your outside rein, letting your inside rein go loose. There, good girl. What happens?
Good girl. I'm not pulling her around.
That's right. And you feel it's helping her stretch, isn't it?
It is.
Now she's going to lose it right away. So what you're going to find is that your inside rein, when you feel her go off of your outside rein and leg, you're going to use your inside rein to tip her nose slightly to the inside. You know, that you can see the corner of the eye or the eyelash, whatever it takes, until you feel her shift her body back over to the right rein and leg. Now your right rein will need to be against the base of her neck, right in front of her shoulders, the withers there. That's it. Take your time. See, that's it. Take your time. Good. Stay anchored. That's it. Now start your walk halt transition using this feeling of keeping her on your outside rein and leg and suppling her with your inside rein and leg. Good. You feel where she locks up a little? That's where you need more inside rein and leg.
Okay.
You know, just enough to get her to release. Good, Trudy.
She even does it in the upward too. But
Most horses do.
Downward is where I'm the
Most horses do.
weakest with correcting her.
Yeah? Okay, now take your time and see if you can keep her supple on your using your outside rein and leg as the standard. You're setting her, you're setting her limitations with your outside rein and leg. Use your inside rein and leg to bring her back to, slowly come down, slower. If she picks up her head, you've picked up the rein too quickly. Good. Oh, she likes that, doesn't she? Good. Go up. Now you'll notice when you get ready for the walk, what was the first thing you did with your upper body and arms? Yes, you threw everything forward.
I did. She kind of pulled me and I was letting her.
Well, it's easy to do. Take your time. Yep, that's when you add more leg. Good. You feel her rolling through her shoulder a little different now?
Yep.
How long did that take? 2 transitions?
Whole circle around.
That's right. Now you feel right here, you start leaning on the inside rein. That's when you really need more outside rein and leg, and you just soften her against it with your inside rein and leg. Good. And when you're ready, another transition. We're going to start figure eights now, going to the right and to the left so you can feel the difference on both reins. This is going to make a difference in your canter too. Yep, you feel where she locks up? That's where you're locking up. So you've got to find, well, where can you get her looser while you're doing your transitions? Good. Oh, you're such a good girl, Annie. She knows it too, doesn't she? Okay, now you're going to do a circle to the right. You'll be switching to this will be the harder side because you'll have to use your left elbow against your seat bone so you stay grounded connected on your left side. And you're going to supple her with your right rein and leg. Yep, her chest needs to point in a little bit more because the chest should be a little bit inside. That's it. Oh yeah, bring her inside even more with your outside rein. It should feel like her outside legs are taking a longer step. There, you feel it feels a little different, doesn't it? Now your tendency is to hold a little too long on the inside rein. So you just bring her nose over until you see the corner of her eye, and then you need to let her neck straighten out again. So you're going to find you have to do it going this side like every other step.
Okay.
That's right. On your inside rein, try an indirect rein of opposition. Pick up your right rein towards your left hip without crossing the neck, and you'll get the same effect. Oh, good. What are you starting to feel here?
Where she's more carrying herself.
That's right. She's starting to carry herself a little different. And what did you change to do that?
Well, I think the indirect rein helped me.
That's right. Isn't that interesting? Now she needs... Oh, you're asking for a halt. That's all right. Good, good. Take your time. Take your time.
Not bad.
Not bad. She didn't give you the stretch at the end, but it wasn't bad. It was quiet. She didn't flip her head at all. Now you're going to do a circle to the right. The other side. To the left. Take your time. Plan it. You're going to do a straight line in between your figure 8 pattern. That's it. When she gets sluggish, you're going to add a little bit of leg and then whip. Good. She needs to be more connected from the back. Good girl. Because what she'll do is she's learning this different feeling is she'll start getting sluggish. She's not being bad. She's just waiting for you to tell her what to do. Yep. So your goal is going to keep the marching walk. Keep her stepping up into your rein. Indirect rein on the inside. You'll notice your tendency is to drop your inside rein. So you want to pick up your inside rein a little bit in the direction of your outside hip as you use your inside leg to get her to soften. Because you're really getting her to soften from her legs more than from her neck. Good, good. Look, you're getting a different stretch with it now, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Good. Now you're going to prepare for a circle to the right. Take your time. Notice that you're starting to prepare like 10 steps ahead of time. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Good. Praise her.
Girl,
That's it.
still not stretching at the
That's
end.
all right. That's all right because you're feeling different things, aren't you? Good. Take your time. Outside rein will go across the base of her neck. Add your outside leg. This will be your weaker side because it's to the right. Good walk. Good. Now slow down the steps of the walk and see if you can get her to stretch as you're doing that. There you go. Now send her forward again. And everything you do now, we're just going to do half halts in the walk. Like you're going to think, it may not even take 3 half halts. You're going to think, how many half halts where you're going to connect her back to your riding position, put her under your seat, does it take before she's connected with you for the transition now? So here you feel her falling out a little bit. That's where you need to pick her up with your outside rein and leg. That's it. Feel her come under your seat again. Now she's back connected. Anchor your calf. I see your calf muscle. Every time you pick up a rein, you want to feel like your calf is stretching. Good. So you'll notice as you get more focused that you stop feeling your calf stretching. That's where you've disconnected from your riding position. Good, Trudy. It's starting to come through your seat different now, isn't it? Good. So every time you touch a rein, whichever one it is, you want to make sure that that leg is stretching through the heels so you're anchored through your leg position. What do you feel changing?
She just feels more connected.
She is. Yeah, she's using different muscles in her neck too. Good.
I lose it for a moment, especially when I'm changing directions.
Everybody does. So everybody loses it when they change directions. Your goal will be to be able to keep it. You might not be able to today. And this is all leading up to your trot canter transitions you wanted to focus on. Send her forward. When her head goes too low, you need to send her forward so she stepped there. Feel her pick you up? So if you see her pole drop that low, you're going to send her up until her pole is the highest point of her position. Good. Now you'll notice she's a lot more looser with her neck and head now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Good. All right. What is this exercise teaching you?
Well, I mean, you have to keep the connection all the way through, and I think we just get comfortable riding them and kind of go to sleep a little bit, you know, and you have to, it's just little subtle things, but you have to keep her connected.
That's right. I agree.
Or she loses the balance, or
And it doesn't take long, does it?
or she trips over her foot.
Oh well, that's what we all do. All right,